That's right, and just beyond this ridge, well, that is our destination. Well, it is a little bit off the trail, but I do promise the view there is spectacular. Oh, it really is. Sunrise, sunset, really any time of day from there. You can see the entire forest. Well, okay, most of it. And it's beautiful. And more importantly, it's very private. Well, a lot of people come up and hike in the mountains or go camping, like we are. But the difference, why, that's because I've been here. Oh, you noticed? Well, because I've been here many, many times. Um, a little bit more than maybe I let on. Well, I'm cold-blooded. Consider it a bit of a thrill-seeking thing for me. A lot of reptiles, they don't want to get left out in the cold up here. That could end very badly. Ah, well, that is why I always wear a sweater. It's not perfect, especially when you don't produce your own body heat, but it is better than nothing. It is. Plus, if you have another source of heat, you can keep it inside the sweater. Well, for example, do you know those little portable handheld hand warming things? Mm-hmm. Just, 3 or 4 of them. Put them inside the sweater, and there you go. Plenty of warmth at least to get inside in some way warmer. It's all about being prepared. If you go somewhere and you're not ready for the weather, well, that could end very poorly for you, cold-blooded or not. Though I do think that for us cold-blooded types, it is a little bit more crucial. Yes, going into a coma is, not my idea of a good time. But it's really cold up here. You are very warm. Why don't we just cuddle up a little bit closer and, well, I don't know. 2 of us out here, all alone. And there is that view I told you about. Beautiful, isn't it? Almost romantic in a way. It really does look like a painting. It's beautiful. And I want to thank you for coming here with me and not trying to talk me out of it like everyone else does. I know what I'm doing. I'm being careful. And I'm enjoying my life and seeing things that too many others are afraid of. Well, just between you and me, I've only told my family I've been out here once, and the panic that ensued was enough to teach me never to tell them this again. but I have been up here at least 2 dozen times. Oh, in all seasons. In fact, I found this particular location last summer. Mm-hmm. But I didn't tell anyone. You're supposed to stay on the trails. But in the summer, I can risk going further. There will be more heat for me. And it's not really like there's a predator out here that's going to attack me. So, I explored. And I found this wonderful little place. Not quite a cave, but sheltered at least, and overlooking the most beautiful sunrise I have ever seen in my life. Oh, I'm glad you came with me. When I met you in that bookshop, well, it just goes to show you, what is that phrase? You miss every shot you never take. Well, you can argue technicalities on it. But either way, if you never take the shot, you never get the point. If you never try, you can never succeed. You will never fail, but is that really the best thing? To hold your success hostage because of a fear of failure? Really? Well, I'm glad in this case, at least, you did take that risk. You know, I am very willing to bet that if you were to take a risk, take a chance, things would go your way more often than you think. They would. And no, there's no prophecy about this. It's more something that I've learned to be true. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I do know that when you want something, the universe aligns itself to encourage you to get it. But it can't just be something that you say you want. I want, I want $1 million. Well, you're not going to wake up with it in your bank account. You have to want something with your whole being. And when you do, you will notice all the little steps, all the little signs that point you in that direction. It's almost like someone or something is trying to help you succeed. Well, the funny thing is, it's exactly like that. But not because of a prophecy or some divine being. Not that I'm saying there isn't one. It is your own soul reminding you what it is you truly want, and essentially, yes, alerting you to what you need to do to get what you want. You wanted to go on a date with me, and you saw an opportunity to put together a very creative collection of books. And then, well, of course, you know the rest. I mean, here we are together. If you don't mind me saying so, it's very nice cuddling up next to you, especially with how cold it is out. No, no, absolutely not. I love your warmth, and I would not trade it. Not for summer, not for the unending days of heat. Well, because this heat comes from you. It's a gift of sorts. Because you are warm-blooded, you create your own heat. But doing that takes energy. And so you need to eat frequently. I do not. Well, it depends how much I really eat, but I have gone several weeks without feeling hungry before. With the side effect of needing heat from some external source. And, quite amazingly, that's what you're offering me here, now. You are a portable and adorable source of heat. I appreciate you, both for who you are and for how you can help keep me warm. I got a little distracted. If we're going to be sleeping out here tonight, we probably want to get a fire started first. I mean, we'll be in the tent all alone together for hours and hours. So many things could happen. Sleep is, well, it's just one of them. Well, you are right. We would want to get that started before it gets too dark. And fortunately, I brought several lighters. Well, all kinds. I take my need for external warmth very seriously. Since, you produce your own heat, why don't you go gather some branches and things from along the woodline, and I will begin trying to get a fire started. Maybe I will, and if that happens, you'll just have to come over and just curl up with me and help me warm back up. All right. Trying to be adorable, playful, but you do have a good point. If we want to get this fire started before nightfall, we can't afford to keep taking snuggle breaks. Fine. You help me get the fire started, and then we will go together and find some more wood. I will stay near the fire. You will go a little further out, and we will gather everything we need. First things first. Oh, I have always agreed. Flames are beautiful. They dance and shimmer in this constantly shifting, twisting and turning pattern. Oh, there is, but it is not predictable. It is chaotic. It changes constantly. And it is entrancing. Well, it is. No. You see, that is actually a myth. You can't charm a snake with a flute. The real secret is fire. Now, oh no, of course not. I take my warmth very seriously. I will not do anything to risk burning down this tent. I will, however, very gladly stoke the fire and keep it roaring as long into the night as we can. So, that would be the idea. The fire is all set and ready. You know, with the extra light around. There are plenty of branches from the last time I was here. We don't have to look for any after all. Well, I didn't remember. It has been a while since I've been here. Maybe they are someone else's. But, oh, they're branches. We can take them, we can use them. Oh, it's actually... Oh no, it's actually very good for the environment. Did you know that when a volcano erupts and burns acres of a forest to the ground, it regrows quicker and stronger than before because of how fertile the soil is? Fire is absolutely a destructive and chaotic force. It just needs to be handled carefully. And if you can do that, well, your species rose to the top of the food chain because of your mastery of fire. Oh, absolutely not. Well, it is, one more thing I don't tell my family, and I would appreciate if you could keep it between us. Because they are very judgmental. They really are. I'm sure if things continue the way they have been, you will meet them soon enough. But until then, you'll have to take my word for it. They are very, interesting and have very strong opinions about very unusual things. Maybe in time we'll find out. But for now, we've got this nice, warm fire going. And we have plenty of wood to throw on the fire to keep it growing. Oh, no, I did. I brought a ton of extra firewood. I thought it would take longer to gather up a couple of branches. That's really all. Pine needles. Very flammable. Very useful. It is a quick burn, though. You need to have plenty of other things to catch. So, with all of the important prep work finished, why don't we make our way over to the tent where we could start something that I guarantee you will enjoy when we finish. Take it from me. There is so much heat you have to offer. You create all of this energy, all of this heat inside you. And I want you to put that inside something else. Hello, everyone. Star here, and thank you for listening to this video, audio, vadio kind of thing. This is the third part in the... Man, I always go back and forth on how to say it. Lamia, and then I just end up going Snake Lady. This is the third part in our Snake Lady bookstore cashier series. A bit of a mouthful. And we are now camping. And I love camping. I haven't been in ages. Honestly, not since... Well, I was in the army and we did field exercises, but that's not camping. And anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. I haven't actually been camping in a very long time. Yeah, my God. Oh, I need to get back out there. It's one of those things I always loved growing up, but as I've gotten older and, have adult responsibilities and stuff now, it's not a thing I get around to. Should make a priority for it. I have a lot of general camping themed story things. The Mama Bear series was kind of camping just inside a cave. The Skyrim series is camping all over Skyrim. We're camping here. Even the first Snake Lady series I did, that ended up with camping. It just... Camping keeps coming up because I love camping. It's fun. It's peaceful. Get away from the hustle and bustle of big civilization. As I'm sitting here recording, I can hear the road nearby. I can hear cars driving by. Doesn't happen when you're out camping. And if you're out far enough away from the light pollution, you can see some really beautiful stars. And you have to go quite a ways out because light pollution takes up more space, more area than you'd think. But it's definitely worth it. And if you've never done that, whenever you get a chance, I recommend taking it. You just look up and see how beautiful the sky at night is. It's really beautiful. Now, I'm fairly sure I've been talking here in the outro long enough. So I'll say goodbye for now and rush off and record something else because I am hustling right now. So goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the next one that I'm going to go record right now for me. And I don't know. Anyway, goodbye. Mwah.